He's like, well, I don't think polygamy is fair to women.
That's not the Kody I know.
I think there's a lot of people that would say this is not the Kody I know.
What's up, you all? We are back with another episode of Sister Wives, you all. Season 19, episode 1 officially dropped. We have already talked about a few of the things that we have seen, but we just want to do a full general review of this episode because I'm so happy Sister Wives is back. It's been a long time coming, and I'm sure we are all very, very excited about the new season. Yes. Hopefully they will catch us up as much as possible. But let's talk about Kody and this land, which I feel like we've all had a suspicion that this man did not want to do anything with the land. Because you've had it for 6-7 years. He confirmed that he actually wants to, pay it off and then sell it and just kind of just start from scratch or whatever the case may be.
What are you going to do with all that money? Are you going to divide it between you, Mary, Janelle, and Robin?
I mean, that would be the right thing to do, but do I see Kody doing the right thing? No. And Christine confirmed that. She said, do I want them to get a fair shake? Sure. But do I think he's going to do that? No, because Kody really thinks of only himself. Mm-hmm. Christine was holding nothing back.
And looks at that property as his.
Yeah.
I mean, I stayed. Yeah. So I'm going to reward
myself,
the one who stayed, and myself.
Yeah, because even Kody was talking about how, Robin telling me that I'm a good person makes me feel like, I'm a good person. It makes me have, it means the world to me. But he says, makes me also feel like I should get more credit for being a good man. But I have 3 people discrediting me. Of course, the wife that's been treated the best by you will call you a good man. Mm-hmm. What do you expect when you treat other people like cow manure?
She's the one enjoying the fruits of all of the wife's labor.
Exactly. So you want more credit for treating people badly? You want them to talk about how you're a good person? You're not talking to most of your kids. How are you a good person? I'm confused.
And you know what is so sad about this whole thing, Mary? I mean, she's not discrediting him. She's there trying to, not restrain herself from saying anything really bad about him.
Well, she was really upset.
But he doesn't care. It's like he just lumps her together. All her loyalty all these years does not matter to him. He just lumps her with these other wives.
And she's still being loyal because when her friend came over, she refused to talk bad about Kody and everything, stuff like that. And then, but there was a time where Mary did get upset. She was like, just go love Robin, but be effing honest with me. And I don't care if you bleep that out. I was like, you go, Mary. But, Mary has been the most loyal out of the exes, for sure. Not that I feel like the wives have been disloyal, because there's nothing about loyalty. They've been loyal for many years.
He hasn't been loyal.
He hasn't been loyal. So him talking about they're not loyal, what you want me to stay loyal to? Well, anyway, I feel like Mary's loyal.
Their loyalty, he means keep sweet.
Yeah, they're not doing that when you have been treating us badly, been treating our kids badly, and you want us to have this blind loyalty. Like, you don't even want us to be loyal. You want us to be delusional and continue to enable your bad behavior. Yeah. I do blame Mary for that, though, because she kind of
has enabled him.
Yeah, made him think delusionally that all wives should be like this. Even was trying to tell Christine, we're going to have a sexless marriage. I've been doing it for 11 years, well, probably 15 years with Mary, because when he sat on Because when he sat on that little rock yoga style talking about let's sit on the no, I was like, this man ain't having sex with this woman.
No, he's not.
And she's using this whole possible pregnancy thing as a way for her to start having sex with him again.
Yeah.
But from the anniversary dinner on season 1, it did seem like this was a couple that was really in love. Well, he was in love with her.
He certainly wasn't.
And he couldn't stand her, really. That's what it seemed like to me when we started watching it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so also that whole thing with Mary, she also went for 32nd anniversary just to get abused, basically, and for him to tell her to her face, I don't love you.
I know.
Hit the road, Jack.
And I have never loved you. That was my problem. My
that
problem
was so sad.
Not your problem, my problem. And the way it affected my life was the fact that I went with someone and you were the first wife I had and I didn't love you.
Yeah, but you know what was so sad?
This was the problem. This is why all this has happened. So you see, in a way, he was blaming the entire thing on Mary.
Right.
Everything that happened was because I married. So kind of blaming her for what, accepting the proposal in the first place. But in his mind, he has it as if he was forced to get married to her, because I remember him saying one time, like, her family, like there was pressure
Yeah.
from her family,
Like, when are you gonna marry Mary?
you know.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, okay. So
But also what was very heartbreaking to me, which I think we'll talk about in another episode, was that Mary said, like, she genuinely did not understand how a man can be with a woman who he does not love. Like, out of all the women, you chose to be with me for 32 years, and you chose that I'm not in love with her, but I'm going to get her to fall in love with me, and I'm going to treat her bad for all these years. Like, she was like, I don't understand how somebody can do that. And it's very hard to understand, but sometimes, because we have even said on this channel, one, men don't like to break up, and then two, also men have a tendency to be opportunists, especially a man who ain't got his stuff together. Men are the original trappers. They talk about how women be trapping men with babies. Men have been trapping women with babies for centuries, okay? He saw you, he saw the type of person you were, he knew you would be good with helping him get the wives, he knew that you would be somebody who he could walk all over, unfortunately, and he also knew that you were somebody who loved him unconditionally, so you would put up with anything. And he
your
felt
family was known in this community.
your family was known in this community.
They were just getting into this community.
Right. So there was a lot of benefits he saw with being with Mary, but did he actually want to be with her? I don't think so.
He could tell his dad, look at who I'm marrying.
Yeah.
Daughter of so and so and so.
Yeah, exactly. And he knew that she would help build him up. She was a workhorse as well, and all this stuff. So I feel like, did Kody really love Mary? No. But he saw that what she could do for him and how she would be pivotal in him getting into this whole polygamous lifestyle. Yeah. It is very unfortunate. It is very cruel. But that's why it's so important for women to really look at their men. Because my thing is, the one red flag for me would have been the fact that Kody never really proposed for real. Like, it took him 3 times to actually propose, and even those times it was kind of like, well, we can get married if you want to. Like, if a man is being nonchalant, he's not serious about you and all this stuff, this man don't actually want you. And you have to look at that and move accordingly. But she's in this lifestyle,
and when
so
we
you don't
say
have the
move
knowledge.
accordingly, move yourself away from him.
Yeah.
Like, block his number, don't allow him ever in your space.
Right.
And just move on and stay away from him.
Yeah, absolutely. But also we have to talk about, I guess, with Kody and Christine meeting up. Obviously Kody, you know what was so pathetic? Robin was there hiding behind the kitchen door, like a little school mom, like, oh, go ahead, son, go on. I'm watching you go to school. And Kody was there looking around like, oh, do.
And Mike Kelty is standing between them.
Awkward. And then Christine just walks away. And Kody walks back to Robin like, she didn't say hi to me, mommy. Like, it was so pathetic. It was absolutely so pathetic.
Robin comes in now.
Yeah.
And now she's standing, and Kody is kind of behind her, to the side of her.
Yeah.
Hands on his hip like, yeah, I got my woman with me now. And Christine just looking like,
okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing was quite pathetic.
Kelty, why? Why put your mom through this? Why put all of these people through this?
Christine was like, yes, God, she did post on her Instagram. She was like, yes, you know, we had the baby sprinkle and all that stuff and everything. But she was like, it was so early, it was so close after I had left. Like, she was like, ugh. But, I mean, yeah, it's like, ugh, because it's like, why?
Why?
But also, my thing is, I do get she's having twins, so I mean, that is a major event. I would probably, like, if I had twins, I would definitely have a baby shower for having twins, because that's like a magnificent feat. Like, women who have had twins, 2 babies in you, I can see why. But I probably would have let Kody make a sprinkle for me, and then
give Robin a chance for them to do something for you for once, instead of you always going across to like be there for them and all that. Let Robin do something for you.
Oh yeah, and then lastly, we have to talk about the whole Cody's mental breakdown. I have to put on my big boy panties. I don't think men wear panties, honey. Like, you know,
Kody does.
Like, he was crying. He's like, it's the failure. Like, it's one of my goals
Yeah.
that I've always wanted, is like the breakdown of this failure, and I'm just like heartbroken by it, was crying and all this stuff. He starts to
I was
remind
a little sad though. I felt sad for I guess I thought about when they were younger, like with all the kids, and the wives also talk about it when they're following him, I guess, to go wash up and stuff.
Yeah.
And you just see all the different Christmases they had, all the holidays,
Right.
the PJs that Mary made for them. The what was it? They were like rolling down the hill.
Yeah.
Just all of those family moments,
Yeah.
right? The traveling together in the RV, that kind of stuff.
It's sweet,
You
but it was
know.
all a lie because Cody.
Not-
I
not
think
all of
not
it
all a
was a
lie,
lie,
but I
but-
think he did it
Yeah.
cut for his dad to prove a point.
Well, that's why
But I don't
Cody,
know.
you should have thought long and hard, like in the future.
He probably wasn't mature enough because young people make irrational decisions sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He probably wasn't thinking subconsciously, I'm going to marry these women and then not actually be with them. I think he was just acting based on where he was in life. So I'll give him that. But
You know
it
what
is
it is?
unfortunate.
I think a lot of times in life, you're married to someone,
Right.
and then the difficult part of the marriage comes in.
people start growing.
These valleys come in, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want to just stay put and kind of grind it out.
Well,
It's
the wife
like you
definitely
just
did.
want to live for the peaks. Like when there's a peak, I am here.
Yeah.
But when there's a valley, that's when you guys have to like nurture each other through.
Yeah.
And I feel like the wives kind of nurtured him through, but he never really, and
Nurtured
I don't
them
know
through.
if this particular, the way the community is set up, if the women are ever going to get nurtured, if they're ever going to, like, the men are always ever gonna like be there for them.
Right.
You know, I mean, we saw the guy with the 5 wives. Remember the guy with the 5 wives? It seemed as though, he seemed to be doing some nurturing with those wives.
Yeah, he seemed fair to
He
me.
seemed to be fair and like to comfort them.
Right.
But Kody, that's the thing that was missing from him a lot of times. And
Yeah.
that guy had like some emotional, 1 or 2 wives were kind of quite emotional. Like
Yeah.
always crying anytime he was
Yeah.
there at night or something. But he will comfort them. That's just what was missing with Kody.
There's no comfort, really.
Just the compassion that he is lacking, that compassion bone was just lacking in Kody.
Very true.
How many times you just pat Christine on the head, like,
Deal with it, honey.
yeah. So,
Yeah. But yeah, y'all.
I mean, you should have thought about all of that when he was kind of tearing up. I was just like, you should have thought about all of that. Like,
and I don't know.
where
if he's
did
really,
you think it was going to end if you continue to stay this way?
Well, he thought it would end where Mary was because Mary stayed no matter what.
That's true.
So
Or where his mother was too. Let's not forget that.
So-
Because the favorite wife was Janelle's mom.
yeah. I think we should probably do a
he kind of
video.
saw that.
We should probably do a video. Is Kody a victim of his religion? And dive into
Cody's enough of a victim, but we'll see.
that would be a hilarious video. I'm sure
If I
people
have
would be
the
like,
brain cells for that one, but we'll see.
but we'll rock with it. We'll rock with it. But yeah, y'all, we love you guys, and we hope you guys enjoyed it. We cannot wait until next week, Sunday.
Yeah,
If-
Sunday coming up.
Yes, if you guys want to see our raw reaction to the Sister Wives season 19 episode 1, it is on our Patreon currently. But yes, we will see you guys on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.